Thanks, Adam. Many of you have campaigned on reducing government regulations. But New Hampshire currently faces a variety of serious environmental issues. For example, high levels of PFAS chemicals have been found in this district. Mr. Martin, how will you maintain your commitment to cutting red tape, but also protect constituents from pollution?
Well, let me begin by saying, Mr. Landrigan, that I am a committed environmentalist, and I have been involved in environmental activity and action for decades. So I begin with a default position. We have to protect the environment. It's a trust that we hold for the future. I also favor common sense regulation. And somewhere in between, there has to be case-by-case analysis. You're very correct. We have a groundwater problem here, and I think it's a very serious one. And we can't ignore it or say we're going to have less regulation when we're poisoning people. So yes, I think the EPA should be involved in that. But occasionally I joined the Farm Bureau recently, and of course the Farm Bureau has struggled with some of these pinheads in Washington that say if there's a little rain in the afternoon, a thunderstorm, that's a navigable waterway and they want to regulate it. So I don't support that kind of regulation, but common sense regulation, I'm 100% behind it.
Senator Sanborn.
Yeah, thanks for that. As some of you know, I live in Bedford, New Hampshire, which is kind of ground zero like we're seeing over in Portsmouth for our PFOA issue. Merrimack, Amherst, Bedford, also over by Pease, it's a real issue. Look, at the end of the day, this is really important to all of us. When we turn on the faucet and get a drink of water, we want to know that it's safe. Look, there's a role for government. It's to help people that are in need. It's to help solve some of these problems. Now, you know I talk all the time about the things government shouldn't be doing because I am the conservative up here and I want a government so small I can barely see it, Kevin. But this is an issue, and we're looking, as we've seen at the state level and the federal level right now, to come up with a reasonable level that we understand what is a safe, because there is no question to me that we need to be in that place, that when you turn on your faucet and you're drinking that water, that you know that it's safe.
Mr. Callis.
Yes, excuse me. But working out in the environment with granite, and we have the radon issue. And I would put more regulations on the radon. For example, if you do a drilled well, you should be able to ventilate it. It's a very simple thing to avoid the radon, and that's a ventilation. But if you don't, and you take a hot shower, you're breathing it in. You're taking in packs and packs of cigarettes. There should be, like, once a year you have to have your eyes re-examined if you have glasses. They should once a year, because this is important. I know a lot of people that don't have a clue about their well and it being ventilated. And radon is a very serious issue in this state. And for that reason, I would use regulations.
Mr. DeNiro.
Well, I'm certainly not an expert, but with technology, communication, common sense legislation, I do consider myself an environmentalist of some sort. I'm assuming we're talking about St. Gobain. You know, you guys are doing the right thing. They're being sued. They're doing the right thing. They're installing city water through Litchfield and I believe Bedford. And it's unfortunate, and I'm glad that everything is pretty much working out the way it should be.
Mr. Edwards.
Look, at the end of the day, the Republican Party established the EPA. So we very much believe in clean water, clean air, and government should be able to provide those type of things to our citizens. No question about it. But where Republicans have, particularly myself, where I have a problem with this is that when it becomes radicalized, it becomes an extreme view and an extreme approach. That's the problem we're having right here. The EPA is allowed to write their own rules and enforce those rules. The rule-making authority should be with the legislative body. And that legislative body, that power was transferred in 1946 to the EPA and other organizations. So we have to rein that power in. To your question, directly to your question, how do we maintain the promise of reducing regulations and providing clean air, clean water? Very easy. Very easy. Let's make sure the legislature is involved in writing the rules and the laws so there's real accountability. There's no accountability at the EPA.